Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm continuing my 2013 NFL Draft Prospect Analysis. Up next is Utah defensive tackle Star Lotulelei. That's Star Lotulelei, a name you'll be hearing a lot about in the coming months as the draft nears. He's a 6'4", 320-pound defensive tackle. A little bit of background on Lotulelei. He will be 24 by the time the draft comes around in April. He started his college career at a junior college, played for a season. It was a dominating season at the junior college. He sat out a year. His weight ballooned to 350 pounds. After sitting out that year, he decided to, his love for the game was still there. He wanted to come back and play. Was getting recruited by BYU before he took the year off. BYU was no longer interested, so he ended up at Utah, where he's played for the last 2 seasons. Lotulelei is just, if you've watched him play this year like I have 2 or 3 times, he just has brute strength and force. It's really the only way to put it. He gets off the ball very quickly. If you watch Utah games, you notice, because he's so big, how quick he gets off the ball. At the NFL level, he'll be able to play as a 4-3 tackle as he does now with Utah, or he can also be inserted as that nose tackle in a 3-4 as well. So the fact that he is so scheme-friendly and can fit into any NFL scheme seamlessly is definitely a benefit. He's an interior lineman, so right now as far as rushing the passer goes, he's pretty much limited to just using his brute strength to collapse the pocket. I think that'll be a benefit to him when he gets into the NFL. Although, pass rushing with these interior linemen is not usually, their main strong suit, and that's the same with Lotulelei. His strong suit is just getting in that backfield for running plays and absolutely just busting up plays. He's been prolific with his tackles for loss numbers. If there's one knock on Lotulelei that you hear very often, I know for me, the fact that the guy quit playing football not too long ago. He did have a situation where his weight did get out of control. If you watch him, for a guy that's as talented as he is, and a guy that is so devastatingly quick in small spaces, you'll be very impressed with this as you see the tape for him leading up to draft day. For a guy with all these attributes, his motor is not there every play. And as a NFL GM or an NFL personnel person, that's something I know they take in high regard. And the guy is in a situation where he's not even getting paid yet and he has effort problems. Sometimes that'll be a red flag for NFL GMs, but he's certainly a prospect that if there's anyone worth taking a risk on, it's definitely him. You'll hear people compare him to a Haloti Ngata, the Baltimore Ravens standout defensive tackle. I'm not ready to make those comparisons yet, only because of what I just told you. He lacks the motor on some plays, but also, more importantly, we had games and games of footage from Oregon where Haloti Ngata, for years, was a terror inside and a great player. We just don't have that same tape to refer to as far as Lotulelei goes. But make no mistake about it, he'll be at the top of a lot of draft boards. If the team drafting first doesn't want to draft a quarterback, then he'll definitely be in the mix for the number 1 pick. He'll definitely be a top 10 pick and looks like right now to be that first defensive tackle taken in the 2013 NFL draft. So overall, I think Lotulelei will have a solid career. The only way I see that really getting derailed is, like I said, if his weight, with these interior linemen, not just him, you worry about their weight, and with him, you worry about his motor. But if this kid comes to play, he's going to be a great player for someone in the NFL and will certainly be a terror for running backs for years to come. Be sure to check out my other prospect analysis videos here on YouTube. Subscribe to my page, and look, guys, I'm on here all the time talking sports, different topics, pretty much covering a whole range of sports. So definitely hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think of Lotulelei. Is he a guy you'd want on your team? Be interested to see what you guys think. And you can always catch me on Twitter as well, @SNewsAnalysis. Thanks, guys.